Welcome back to AFL Supercoach. Going to quickly review the last game from round 0, which has just finished. So by the time you watch this, the scores may have actually changed a little bit once they do the final scaling and stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd get this done quick so I can relax for the rest of the night and not be up late like last night doing a 1 hour video. So this one won't be 1 hour, obviously, but yeah, you get what I mean. Quite a bit to take out of this one, actually. Before I get to reviewing the scores and stuff, first off, I want to talk about round 0 in general, what I noticed with the gameplay, and especially from this game tonight. Something occurred to me. The game it definitely is quite open and stuff, but it's not in a good way. It doesn't feel like it should. So it's hard to explain, but bear with me. I'm probably going to show my age here, but if I think back to like the late 90s and early 2000s, which a lot of people believe was like the peak of football, there may be some of you out there that don't, but that seems to be the general consensus from what I see. That game style back then, it was by choice, but with the new rules and stuff, it feels very manufactured. So instead of the teams choosing to play a game style, it just feels like they're so limited in their options now and what they can do when they have the ball, how they're allowed to defend, things like that. So yeah, I'm not a fan. It's not, I don't know, I just don't enjoy it. Maybe it's because I grew up watching that stuff, but yeah, this just feels like manufactured or plastic or something. I don't know, I can't quite explain it. I can't put my finger on it. But I'm definitely a strong believer that coaches do end up working this stuff out. Every season, it seems like it opens up, with a pretty free-flowing game style, and then, yeah, coaches will work it out. So I'm hoping that happens again because, yeah, I'm not liking it. Everything looks like a State of Origin game or exhibition game. So I'll get on to the game now because otherwise I'll be here all night ranting about the state of the AFL again. So Jack Sinclair, this is a big one. So he's come straight into my team, and I know that I preach all the time about don't overreact to opening round and things like that, but Nas is out of my team and Sinclair is in. So I'll talk about that one first. The reason why is Sinclair's got that role of halfback where he's not going to cop attention, or it's going to happen rarely because Nas is obviously copping the attention. Not many teams will tag at all, let alone tag 2 players. So there's that. And Sinclair absolutely pigs it up off halfback. We don't want him to have CVAs. So that's the first thing. That's good. And he costs slightly less. On Nas, on the flip side, it's not because he scored a 62 and it's not because he's going to drop money and things like that. He looked like he doesn't want to win his own ball. He looks like someone who just wants it fed to him constantly. And the thing I noticed is St Kilda have changed the way they play. You might remember a couple of videos ago, I said Nas was a safe pick because, what you're paying for is that built-in safety that you have a whole team trying to give him the ball at every opportunity. And there's no other players really like that. That's not there. St Kilda aren't doing it. From what I could see in this game, they're bypassing him sometimes even when he's free. They've gone back to playing like a normal football team again because I guess they worked out that relying on one player to do everything is never going to get you too far at all. So yeah, that's not happening. And now the result tonight, I mean, hats off to Perryman. He did a good job on him, but yeah, Nas just, if he's not got that going for him, he's nowhere near the same player. So I'm done on that pick. Sinclair is in, Nas is out, unless something crazy comes up. We hear in the news he was injured or something like that. But no, that's an easy one. What else was there in this game to take out of it? DeConning looked pretty good in patches. Cameron's not the easiest to score on. But yeah, no Marshall, well, for a lot of the game. So what did he play? 63% game time. I'm pretty sure when Marshall went off, that's when DeConning started to score more as well. So, yeah, is Marshall... He got a concussion or something, didn't he? Anyway, I don't think you can pick either of them. It doesn't look like it's, if Marshall's got a concussion, he's not going to be out for very long. So, yeah, DeConning's, I don't think he's a pick. Flanders just butchered it. He had a real slow start as well. So I think he barely touched it in the first quarter, if at all. What did he get? Why is this not coming out? Oh, there we go. So he scored 10 in the first quarter. And 2 in the last quarter. Wow. What happened there? Yeah, as I said, he just butchered it. So what was his efficiency? 61. Yeah, he was not good. But, the fantasy score is there. He had 28 touches, 100 fantasy. It's fine. He's not going to do that butcher job every week. So I wouldn't be worried about that. Keep in mind his price as well. Absolutely fine. Philippou, same thing. So he got a 65. Some people might be disappointed. He also butchered the ball. 10 contested possessions, which he led the team. He'll be absolutely fine. Just remember he's rookie priced, even though we know he's better than that. Carroll was fine at 55. I reckon his job security is pretty good. He didn't look bad out there in terms of the game. Like, yeah, he only scored a 55 and stuff, but I thought he played all right. So I can't see him going out the side. If you just want like a safe rookie, just chuck him on the bench. Might be a bit of a slower burn, but that's all right. He's, what is he, like 119k, so that's fine. I think there's a lot more dangerous rookies out there. They're going to suck a few in because they probably got a higher ceiling, but yeah, Carroll looks pretty safe at least. Darcy Wilson, he had a real hot patch there in the game, and then he was just like a clanger machine after that. Kid's got potential, but yeah, wow. Talk about a roller coaster. I think that's it for St Kilda. Taru, if anyone was looking at him, I don't think they would be, but yeah, really quiet. Josh Dacos, so Collingwood they possess the ball a hell of a lot more. If you look at this, you can see like way more disposals than St Kilda by the look of it. Yeah, Dacos, he looked alright. I wouldn't be confident though. We know St Kilda are not going to put much work into a guy like him. What's CVAs? So people were hoping that he'd be getting him. 8%. He only had 2 CVAs. Yep. He'll do alright. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think there's any real value there. Dacos 119. Yeah, 41 touches for a 119, but he made a few uncharacteristic mistakes. So 6 clangers here. You don't see that often with him. And the 2 behind, so he could have been more. Just, he wasn't really... I didn't think he had too much impact. There was a couple of really good things he did, but that would explain the score. In terms of impact, Pendlebury was probably the man. Like, they were only scoring pretty much when he was involved, which is crazy because the guy is, I think he 38 now? Not a good sign for Collingwood when they're still relying on a 38-year-old like that. I mean, I know they won. They didn't play terrible or anything. Obviously, they played good because they won. But yeah, Pendlebury was like the architect of all that. And it was interesting to see how they used him off the bench. So he'd come on at like the 20-minute mark. At least it was like that in the first 2 quarters. So yeah, 55% game time. They used him like a sub. Yeah, they're kind of lining up here, the Collingwood players. Cameron at 107. This doesn't really go one way or the other, I think, towards the question over the ruck scoring. Cameron only got 20 hitouts. He's not a high hitout ruckman. How he gets his score is around the ground. He's really good at the intercept marks and stuff. They said he was number 1 for that last year. So yeah, a 107 looks about right to me. Yeah, he doesn't win a lot of hitouts to advantage and stuff. Which, yeah, that's not good because obviously we're trying to work out if the new ruck rules are impacting a hell of a lot or not. And yeah, Cameron's not really the one to watch if you want to work it out. But I would say so far it's been an overreaction. I still stand by what I said last night. Houston looked, man, he was picking it up, especially at the start. Yeah, he burnt it a bit in the first quarter, but yeah, he's interesting. We know what he can do when he's at his best. He looked absolutely washed last year. But if he's going to be like this every week, he'll be worth a look as an upgrade maybe. because he's going to come from a pretty low price, I would say. Yeah, 431k. So just keep an eye on him. I don't think this will continue. It is St Kilda after all. We know they don't put any work into halfbacks and stuff. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. DeGoey, 3 goals for an 87. I think he had low tog as well. 69%. Yeah, that's not going to happen often. He's not going to get 3 goals too often, I think. What was he like for CBAs? 29%. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be going there. I mean, injury risk is pretty high. You've got others that are better picks, I think, more pure scorers in that price range. So I wouldn't be fooled by this. Yeah, it's the 3 goals are what did it. Ned Long was disappointing. I got him in draft. Owned him last year in Classic. Yeah, he needs a yeah, this open style is not favouring guys like him at all, which I think it really, from watching this, it's kind of killed the Parish pick. I think I'm going to take him out of my team. Because, yeah, all these other contested animals, think of that like inside, in and under type. Pretty much none of them are scoring well right now. I guess Windhager was alright, but he can kind of go outside as well. Yeah, that's interesting. So no Nas, and I'm probably going to take Parish out. So Nas for Sinclair, obviously. Don't know what I'll do with Parish yet. I think Parish and Young both might make way. Might just go full guns and rooks. I don't know. Still, is he rookie price or not? 196k for Still. So you'd want to see better than that if you're paying up. I'm not going there. This Parker guy, I don't know, how new is he? He looked like a deer in the headlights quite a lot. He's obviously young, he'll get better, but it kind of stood out. And Buller, yeah. Is he a rookie as well? I know he came from Sydney. 285k, yeah, he's obviously played a bit before. So yeah, that's about it in terms of the players. So yeah, a lot to take out of it. I think the Nas thing is huge. Yeah, Sinclair's the obvious replacement. You're not really losing out anything there, but yeah, I got to say, from what we've seen so far, I was wrong. The Nas pick, I've had him in my team all pre-season, so yeah, he is 100% gone after that. You got to look at the reasons why, you know. Don't just ever look at the score. Otherwise, you'll be punting good players like, you know, Heaney and that had kind of down scores. But yeah, you got to look at the role and the intent and all of that, how it all fits together. So I'm pretty confident in getting rid of Nas. I mean, we're going to get him cheaper now anyway, unless he goes like a 200 in the next game, which you can't really see happening, if I'm honest. I'm not just salty either because I had him in my multi for 31 touches, and he was the only player that let me down. But yeah, nah, he's gone. He's not coming back in. So I think that's huge for the landscape of Supercoach. I mean, it's an easy 1-for-1 swap, but if you had both of them, which some people did, it makes it interesting. I expect their ownership percentages to not reverse, but yeah, they're going to be a lot closer together come tomorrow morning. So yeah, I think that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think, because that's round 0 done. No more free looks. Let me know what you think of the Sinclair and Nas thing. I'd be very interested to hear if anyone's still backing in Nas and why. And yeah, just basically what decisions are you still wrestling with? There's a few for me. So, you know, what are other people? Is there 2 players you're deciding between or something like that? You should have your structure pretty well worked out by now. So, yeah, I look forward to conversing with you all in the comments as always. And yeah, wow, the real thing starts now. We got to start looking at this and locking it in. So good luck with that. And yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days for the next video.